Hello, my name is Seamus McCallion. I'm a physiotherapist and I'm going to be teaching you modified Pilates. So we're going to start, first of all, with good standing, alright? It's all about controlling posture and fighting against gravity, okay? So we're going to have a bit of fun here. So if you start with your feet pointing forwards, feet, knees and hips all in line, okay? And then we're going to tilt the pelvis into a neutral position. So you tilt the pelvis like so, or just down side on. So the tailbone goes down, yeah, and you flatten your back with a little tilt, okay? Then you think about transverse abdominis, your belly button. Draw your belly button gently in towards your spine, ever so gently, using about 40% effort, very gently. And it'll alter your breathing, so you're going to start breathing correctly. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay? So we've got the belly button engaged, we're in a neutral position. We're going to bring the ribs down, okay? And to do this, a little demonstration is, if you put your fingers, your middle fingers together, your lower ribs, fingers touch. All I want you to do is keep your hands still, and you're going to draw your ribs ever so slightly away from your hands. So keep your hands still and draw your ribs gently away from your hands. And the effort is still 40%, low effort. So you've now engaged the obliques, okay? Transverse abdominis, belly button, ribs. And that's what I'll be saying, I'll be repeating, I'll be saying belly button in, ribs come down, and this is what you're going to be doing. And then on top of that, I'll be saying breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So we're all going to combine these together, okay? So once we've done that, we're going to look at the pelvic floor, right? The muscles that stop you going for a wee and poo, these are the ones you're going to be really working on. And again, they're going to be working at 40% as well. And what we've been doing in our class is creating a box. We're going to try and build a box, okay? So the sides of the box, we're going to bring the pelvis sides deep inside together using the muscles that stop you going to the toilet, but ever so gently to create this side. So you can imagine this box being built. The front and back, so you've got your pubic bone and sacrum at the back. They're the other sides. They're going to draw them together to create the other sides of the box. So sides together, front and back come together. We've got the box. The base of the box is like an elevator going up inside. So that's going to be drawn up inside as well. So build the box, draw up inside, takes your breath away a little bit, then focus on your breathing again. In through your nose, out through your mouth. So we've done the belly button, ribs are down, we create a box, and then we breathe. So we're now stable around the pelvis. So the kind of things we're going to look at now is we're going to make sure that your knees are soft. Don't lock your knees out, don't hyperextend your knees. The knees should be soft, so a tiny little bend. They're like springs, okay? Pelvis tilted, belly button, ribs, pelvic floor is built. The rest of your spine is nice and long. And then we're going to get our shoulder blades into a neutral position. The dumb weight is a nice way of doing it. So you're going to bring your arms out like so, externally rotate, and feel your shoulder blades going together, then put your hand by your side. And then think about your shoulder blades are now at the back. They're going to be tucked down a little bit. They go down as if you're going to put them in the back pockets of your jeans. Okay? Externally rotate, drop your shoulder blades back into your back pockets of your jeans. Alright? You've got a nice long neck. Okay? And then focus on your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Belly button, ribs engaged. Build the box. Focus on your breathing. We're going to think about where the weight is on your feet. Not on your toes, not on your heels, and just find that midpoint. Find that midpoint. We're also going to engage the glute medius around the glutes, big stabilizers around the glutes. Imagine you're stood on newspaper. We're going to tear the paper down the middle by using pressure with our feet. You're going to tear the paper. That's what you're going to do. So you're going to push gently down and out onto the outside of your feet as if you're going to tear the paper down the middle. And you'll feel, if you can put your hands on your glutes to the side, you'll feel that engagement of the muscles when you do that little bit of pulling of that newspaper. Does that make sense? Again, what we're going to do is make sure the glutes are working. So we're going to do some little knee bends, making sure your knees don't roll in, don't roll out, but they go straight over your mid-foot. That's While you're doing your knee bends, if you put your hands on your glutes, gluteus maximus, the big muscles, your buttocks, keep them contracted at 40% while you do your knee bend. If they're switching off, you have to work a little bit harder on the pelvic muscles to engage the glutes. If your knees are rolling in, so it's worth having a look at your knees when you do your squat, or you can use a mirror as well, do these in front of the mirror. But when you do your knee bends, if your knees are rolling in, you have to tear the paper a little bit more. That engages the glute meats, and they start pulling them round. So everything's engaged to do this quality squat. So let's do some squats. Slow and controlled. Same time, belly button's engaged. The ribs are down. You build the pelvic floor at the same time you're doing your squat. You can put your hands on your glutes to get a feel of the contraction. Gives you a good idea, good feedback through the muscle control. Focus on your breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do 2 more of these. Then we go back into standing, okay? So you go back into standing. Tilt the pelvis, belly button, ribs, pelvic floor, build the box, long spine, get the shoulders in neutral by doing that little external rotation. Think about the weight on your feet, tear the paper if you need to, and breathe, okay? We're going to introduce the monkey squat, so by engaging we're going to use the upper arms. So we're going to use them, and you'll find that controlling your knees might be a little bit more difficult than the first one we did. So let's set everything in place. Tilt, set. This is the monkey squat. Take your time, reset, pelvis, belly button, ribs, pelvic floors all built before you do your next monkey squat. It just takes that little bit more control. So keep everything engaged all the way through the squat. Take your time, don't rush it. It's all engaged. Take your time, reset before you do your monkey squat, your arms come through. Reset. Belly button, ribs, pelvic floor. Last one. Again, think about soft knees, pelvis tilted, belly button, the ribs, pelvic floor, long spine, shoulders are in neutral, long neck. Focus on your breathing, think about where the weight is on your feet, tear the paper, and I'm going to repeat and repeat myself. So go into your conscious mind, into the subconscious, and you get better and better at these activations, alright? So just get used to the good standing posture to start with. We're now going to go into multifidus, which is a good functional exercise. We're going to start with, if you get your right thumb into the centre of your lower back, and then I want you to slip off to the right a quarter of an inch. Put your other hand out like so, keep it stiff and bounce it up and down. You should feel a contraction under your thumb on your back when you do that. You're in the right spot. You then put your hand onto your lower abdominals. You're going to take a very small step with your left foot and wait there. That will switch that muscle under your thumb. And then as you roll back, don't let the muscle go soft under your thumb. Switch it on, get the contraction, keep that contraction on all the way back and all the way forward. All the way back and all the way forward. Keep that contraction. So keep doing that, switch it on. Same time, belly button, ribs, pelvic floor. It's a functional walking position while you're keeping multifidus engaged. You're using all your pelvic floor muscles as well while you do that walking. And when you get used to that, you can look forward, you can smile and relax as if you're walking through the park, alright? Keep that muscle on your thumb, which is engaged all the way forward and all the way back. Yeah, you'll find it'll want to soften a little bit, but you're going to use all your pelvic muscles to keep it on. Yeah. Now you can actually tear the paper in this position as well. So just get your legs and your feet just to pull apart slightly as if you're tearing the paper. So you're getting the glute med around the pelvis engaged as well. So everything's engaged around the pelvis. So it's a nice functional exercise, and you can actually feel muscle engaging, the one that's under your thumb onto your back. 2 more of these. That's good. Last one. And then go back into good standing. Tilt the pelvis, engage the belly button, ribs down, build the pelvic floor. Got a nice long spine, soft knees. Get your shoulders in neutral, nice long neck. And it gets easier and easier the more you do it. Okay? So now we're going to do the left side. Left thumb, center of your back, slip off to the left. Test the left one by just jumping up and down with the right arm. You feel a contraction, put your right hand on your belly. Take a very small step with your right foot. That engages that multifidus under your thumb. Keep the muscle on all the way forward and all the way back. All the way forward, all the way back. So again, you just repeat. Same time, you use your belly button, your ribs are down, and you build the pelvic floor. Build the box while you're doing multifidus. So you have to work hard. And then relax the face, smile a little bit, as if you're going to walk through the park. So belly button, ribs are down, build the box, breathe. And then you can add on tearing the paper as well. So get your feet just to do that little bit of separation on the floor, and you'll feel the glute med engaged as well. So you feel multifidus under your thumb, keep the contraction on. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, belly button, ribs, pelvic floor. Just keep saying that to yourself, switching everything on. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of these. Tear the paper and smile. Okay, last one. And then back into standing. Back into standing, soft knees, tilt the pelvis, the belly button's engaged, ribs are down, build the pelvic floor, build the box, elevate from the center, long spine, shoulders are in neutral, nice long neck. Think about the weight on your feet, tear the paper, you feel grounded. Just focus on your breathing, just get your breathing right. So these are the kind of things you can do in standing in the kitchen, waiting for the kettle to boil, do a bit of multifidus.